ready in the commentary box, the drivers are ready as well. And here is how the grid will line up for the final time in 2024. 12 teams ready to take to the field, and it's Honda on pole position. Shota Nematane, the man who will lead their chance at the start. Soya Suzuki on the front row of the grid as well. Then Team Porsche with Benjamin Hengse for company on the second row, and Lexus with Kanata Kawakami alongside. Adriano Corazza will take along for Toyota later on, with Yamanaka starting this race. Subaru with Angel Nestroza also at the wheel. Genesis line up 7th with Dean Helt starting this charge for them. Junishima for Ferrari lines up P8. 9th position, Yusuke Goto for Chevrolet. 10th is Mercedes-AMG with Guy Barbara starting their charge. Then it's Audi and Daniel Penko, the Spaniards. And Mazda completing the 12-driver strong field with Robbie Heck. Now, the only dry compound of tyre that the teams have are the medium compounds. And as the track is dry, they are all starting on the mediums here, Jimmy. Now, it's a rolling start, so we shouldn't expect any dramas down towards the first corner. But up the rise through Rouge and Radion, there's a good chance of some overtakes.
It's dark and foreboding here at Spa at the moment. You can see the grey skies. I mean, I think we know what's coming at some point, but when do our drivers, what do you do about strategy? All starting on mediums for now. Honda leading the way here at Spa for the grand final. Will they still be there come the end of the race?
Well, who is going to be crowned as the Manufacturers' Cup champion of the 2024 season? We're about to find out in 20 laps as the grand final here in Amsterdam gets underway. Honda leading the field across the timeline. We are ready to go racing for one more time this season and crown our world champions here at Spa. Honda lead the field down towards the first corner, and already a flash of rain looks like it's beginning to start in these early stages. BMW, Porsche, Lexus leading them down towards the first turn. Out of La Source, up through Eau Rouge and Radion, and on the run to the Kemmel Straight and into Les Combes is where we'll see the slipstream coming into effect. And of course, for Nematane, the man who's leading the charge, he does not have that hole being punched in the air in front of him, so he may be under a bit of pressure in the early stages. You can already see a little bit of water on the racing line on the circuit, so let's see how this one works out. Here come BMW against Honda. Up the Kemmel Straight we go into Les Combes, and Suzuki takes over the lead in the early stages at the front.
Yeah, I mean, easy there. Porsche also got the inside. Big lunge there by Team Porsche, knocking Honda off, returning the favour. Oh, Team Honda, big slap there. I think that's Nematane at the wheel there off that Honda. I mean, all's fair and love and war, but I'm not sure the stewards will agree with that one.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. That's what you've got to remember in this race. You can't win it on the first lap, but you can certainly lose it. Toyota getting into the back of Porsche there, and also in turn pushing Honda a little bit wide. It's aggressive, it's feisty. Honda now side by side with Toyota through X as well. Toyota with no room. Genesis trying to find their way through. They've got momentum. This is scrappy here, lads, in the opening lap of this one. Genesis now side by side with Toyota down through Pouon. 2x2 through there is a little bit brave. Toyota managed to get the better of Genesis, or do they? Because they still run side by side on the exit. That's going to shuffle them out and allow Subaru to come back through and try and challenge them for position, and do so. So Toyota, the big losers on the opening lap, they've lost 2 places from where they started.
Yeah, massive start there, but Dean Helt in the Genesis car really getting his elbows out early doors. I mean, Dean's definitely that sort of driver. He'll make the move easy, but then understeering through the first step, though, that allows Team Subaru to try and get into Nestroza in the car for them at the moment. But that's a small gap now opening up between first, second, third and fourth, and that second pack in 5th backwards. But at the front, Team BMW have just bolted away at the moment. Suzuki at the wheel, we know how quick he is in that BMW, just showing it there, taking the place early, and he's just cleared off.
So Honda, not a particularly brilliant start to their race. Let's have a look at what happened here with this overtake then down into Les Combes. On the outside here of BMW, now Honda, keep an eye out for Porsche behind, because they're going to come through stage right. Up the inside they go, pushes Honda a little bit wide. They go off to the runoff, returning the favour. Porsche get muscled out there as well. And like candy from a baby, Lexus go through and up into second as well.
I think the move from Porsche is a little bit optimistic. I mean, you've got to go for it, of course, but then that to rejoin from the Honda. I don't know if it's because they just hit a bit of AstroTurf and the carving grip, but it looked like it just slid sideways onto the back of the course and collecting Porsche on the way through. So, I mean, sometimes I think the stewards just go, well, listen, you're as bad as each other, deal with it.